A leading Māori advocate says Oranga Tamariki isn't solely to blame for children being taken from whānau. Tommy Wilson's speaking out because he says families need to take responsibility to fix the harm caused by addiction, which is tearing families apart. Sam Calway explains.
Attempts to take a newborn baby from his young mother in Hawke's Bay. This confronting video led to a public outcry.
Don't hand your baby over to them.
But the head of an organisation that protects and rebuilds broken and beaten women says whānau need to take responsibility.
The taniwha ki roto te whare, the elephant in the room for us, is P and synth. Because let's start talking about what happens if you don't uplift those children. And I think that's the other half of the conversation that's not being had.
He says 2 kilograms of methamphetamine is being consumed in Tauranga every week. Nationally, more than a tonne a year. He says unless agencies all work together, marae and whānau will continue to be torn apart by P.
That wasn't around in our tupuna's days. We didn't have to deal with it as part of our tikanga, so you can't rely on the pai or the marae to deal with what I call social surgery.
In a recent report, Oranga Tamariki was slammed for the way it's carried out uplifts. The Ombudsman identified a swathe of recommendations to improve procedures, but those working on the front line say the use of P is a common factor in all uplifts.
We have children with broken femurs, we have children with multiple fractures, we have children suffering serious neglect and who've also been seriously sexually abused.
Oranga Tamariki says a third of babies in their care came from families with meth history. In 75% of those cases, the mother was using P.
So we've certainly seen a rise in addiction and a devastating impact on P, and that's been reflected in our work. And it's now one of the primary reasons we become involved with whānau.
Oranga Tamariki says it also examined why children were taken into care. In a random sample of babies up to 30 days old, it found common themes of historical concerns, family violence, maternal drug and alcohol use.
We have Sunglass Mondays here, where mums are wearing sunglasses on a Monday because they've been beaten up in the weekend. That has nothing to do with tikanga or has anything to do with colonisation or what's happened to them. It's a lot to do with this insidious drug that is tearing families apart.
He says a collaborative approach, including Oranga Tamariki, is the best way forward to help protect our most vulnerable. Sam Calloway, One News.